Hi, good morning. This is Jagdish, Assistant Professor of EC Department, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. Today, in our AML video lecture series, we are going to discuss about the topic convolutional network. Come, let's get into the topic. What is actually a convolutional network? It means it is a type of machine learning and artificial intelligence that imitates the way human gains certain types of knowledge. Deep learning models can be thought of to perform classification tasks and recognize patterns in photos, text, audio, and other various data. So, example of deep learning or that means a neural network attempts to model the human brain's behavior by learning from large data sets. So three types, there is CNN or convolutional neural networks, RNN or recurrent neural networks, then LSTM or long short term memory network. So here we can see the input image is given, so feature extraction is there and classification, then finally the output. This is actually a machine learning method. Here, according to the deep learning, the input will be given and the feature extraction and classification will be there and finally the output. So this is the difference between these two. And it is a subset of machine learning based on the learning and improving on its own by examining computer algorithm. CNN is a type of artificial neural network which is widely used for image object recognition and classification. So here the artificial neural network, already we have seen in the previous episode that here we have input and hidden layer 1, hidden layer 2 and the output is there. And generative pre-trained transformers are family of neural network models that actually uses the transformer architecture and is a key advancement in artificial intelligence AI, powering generative AI applications such as ChatGPT. Neural networks reflect the behavior of a human brain, allowing the computer program to recognize patterns, solve common problems in the field of AI, machine learning, and deep learning. So we know that is actually ChatGPT is there and object recognition, instance segmentation applications are there. So that and all actually uses the convolutional neural networks. And yeah, CNN is a deep learning algorithm that takes an image as an input, assigns various weights and biases to various parts of image such that they are differentiable from the each other. Once they become differentiable using various activation function of CNN model can perform several tasks in the image processing domain, including image recognition, image classification, object and face detection, etc. The fundamental of CNN model is that it receives an input image. The input image can be either labeled such as cat, dog, lion, etc., or some fruit, or maybe. So the examples are already we have discussed in the previous episode, or unlabeled. There are two types: supervised algorithms where the images are labeled, unsupervised algorithm where the images are not given any particular label. And let us have some quick classroom activity. So here there's a puzzle, that's a brain test. So find out the value in the last for the last image. Corn and the popcorn is there and the clock. So what would be the value here? We just discuss with your group mates and find out the value. So here the convolution networks actually to the computer machine, the input image is seen as an array of pixels, more often in the form of matrix. Images are most widely of the form of H into W into D, where H is height, W is width, and D is a dimension. For example, a image size 16 cross 16 cross 3 matrix array denotes an RGB image. 3 stands for RGB value. On the other hand, an image of 14 cross 14 cross 1 matrix array represents a grayscale image. So this is feature extraction and this is a classification. So layers of convolutional neural network. So there is CNN model consists of several layers through which the input image undergone pre-processing to get the output. Basically, these layers are differentiated into two parts. The first three layers, including the layer, input layer, convolution layer, and pooling layer, which acts as the feature extraction tool to derive the base level feature from the image fed into the model. The final fully connected layer and the output layer makes use of the output of the feature extraction layer and predicts the class of the image depending upon the features extracted. The first layer is the input layer where the image is fed into the CNN model in the form of an array of matrix. It is 32 cross 32 into 3, where 3 denotes that the image is an RGB image with an equal height and width of 32 pixels. These input pass through the convolution layer where the mathematical operation is performed. So the input image is converted into another square matrix known as kernel or filter. By sliding the kernel one by one over the pixels of the input image, we obtain the output image known as the feature map, which provides information about the base level features of the image such as edges and lines. So convolution layer is followed by pooling layer, whose aim is to reduce the size of the feature map to reduce the computational cost. This is done by several types of pooling such as maximum pooling, average pooling, and sum pooling. So the fully connected layer is penultimate layer of the convolution neural network model where the layers are flattened and fed to the EC layer. So where the CNN falls short, I mean, the CNN is a visual image data. The CNN have a small disadvantage in that they do not work well with the sequence of images. That means videos. So sequence of images or frames we obviously called as a videos and fail in interpreting the temporal information and blocks of text. So this is the main drawback of CNN. That means CNN fall where begins in here. So let us have the assessment. So explain the below grid-like data by using set of learnable filters. Thank you.